What's good, y'all? It's Wavy. You already know the vibes. We out here, big love from the whole city. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, smash the bell, and keep supporting StayWavyTV. Every click keeps us moving, every like keeps us growing.
It's your boy Wavy. Blueface is calling cap on NBA YoungBoy allegedly making $75 million off of his Make America Slime Again tour. So Blueface says he isn't sure whether the reports about the success of the tour are entirely accurate. He weighed in on the idea of YoungBoy pulling in $75 million in total revenue while appearing on the One Night with Steiny show. He said, "I don't know if I believe the hype. A lot of that shit just be ... Blueface said in the interview before trailing off as the host asked, whatever. When the New York Talk posted the clip on Instagram, fans had mixed reactions in the comment section. It's hard for some to believe in something they never experienced for themselves, one user wrote. Another added, he was sold out across the map. You just learning to get on beat, don't do that. Blueface do be rapping off beat. One wrote, yeah, based off the videos and NBA worldwide fans from the YNs to the OGs, YoungBoy actually probably made way more than $75 million. Like, why this man so mad? NBA YoungBoy kicked off the Make America Slime Again tour in September with a show in Dallas, Texas, and wrapped up with a performance in Seattle, Washington. In November, in between, he headlined a total of 42 shows. During the final concert, YoungBoy's team brought out a plaque showcasing some incredible stats from the tour. It suggested that 200,000 tickets were sold at every revenue, and every revenue was sold out. As for Blueface, his appearance on One Night with Steiny comes after he got out of prison earlier this month. In the time since, he's began making headlines for dating Hazel Lee. His mother, Carlisa, recently weighed in on that relationship while talking to TMZ. In doing so, she admitted that she didn't realize Hazel E was 45 years old. She also joked that she'd prefer if he dated Kim Kardashian if he's going to be with a woman in their 40s. So let's talk about the topic, right? So first of all, you guys got to understand that Blueface was in prison for 2 years, okay? During those 2 years, he had absolutely no idea what was going on in the outside world. Maybe he had a cell phone in there. Maybe he was on the internet every now and then. But that's totally different from feeling the impact of the real world being out here free and shit, right? And when you look at the NBA YoungBoy situation, first of all, you know, before the whole tour thing, NBA YoungBoy was on house arrest, right? He ended up messing up his probation, ended up doing some time for it. And when he came out, that's when he decided to go on tour. So NBA YoungBoy, correct me if I'm mistaken, but this was his first tour that he's ever done. You know what I'm saying? This is his first tour that he was able to go to all of these different states for the first time. So of course, you know, these shows are going to be sold out because NBA YoungBoy, as far as the young rappers, he's definitely the most popular young rapper in the game right now, right? Like, his album sales may not reflect that, but you know, for years straight, he was the highest viewed rapper on YouTube. He gets most of his views on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I believe it. I believe that NBA YoungBoy made 75 mil because what y'all gotta understand is, bruh, is, you know, the kids that's in elementary school and middle school and high school, they look at NBA YoungBoy the same way that we was looking at Lil Wayne. You guys remember when Lil Wayne was in his prime, dropping the mixtapes, dropping the Carter 1, the Carter 2, the Carter 3. That's how people is looking at NBA YoungBoy, bro. Like, he has a real cult following. You know what I'm saying? Like, the YNs, they love YB. You feel me? And we seen plenty of videos from his concerts where the concerts are clearly sold out. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really get mad at Blueface for saying that because, like I said, Blueface been locked up for the past 2 years. He doesn't understand that NBA YoungBoy is the biggest rapper. Like I'm not gonna say he's the biggest rapper, but I would say as far as the younger generation, he definitely has the biggest impact right now. Like I said, he's the highest viewed rapper on YouTube. Like, he gets the most, as far as music specifically, he gets the most views out of any rapper right now. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing that for like years straight. You feel me? So I just think that YoungBoy doesn't understand what's going on because he just got out a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really don't understand what's going on. He doesn't get it from the outside looking in, but NBA YoungBoy is that nigga, bruh. I also do think there's some jealousy there. You know what I'm saying? Because remember when Blueface first came out, Blueface was never the biggest rapper in the game, but as far as the new guys, like Blueface, when he first came out, man, like he had a real big cult following going on. Even his new song that he just put out, it did a couple million views in less than a week. You know what I'm saying? So, I think there's a little bit of jealousy there, but instead of hating, I feel like the best thing Blueface could have did was try to do a song with YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now that you just said that you don't believe he made 75 million off a tour, now you can't get a feature with YoungBoy. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, bro, the rap game right now is kind of cooked. Like, nobody's really selling albums like that. Nobody's really charting on the Hot 100 Billboard charts that's a rapper. And I don't think Blueface realizes that, bro. Like, that's why I seen DDG. He was trying to do everything in his power to get Blueface to make a Twitch so he could start streaming. And Blueface was basically telling DDG that if he was to stream, he only wants to do it part-time because he feels like streaming is going to hurt his rap career. Blueface, I don't think there's anything you can do to hurt your rap career because rap and hip-hop as a whole right now is dead. Ever since the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, bruh, the rap game ain't been the same, bruh. Nigga, people aren't doing collaborations with each other like they usually do, right? And shit is just dry right now, you feel me? And whenever Blueface decides to put out a new album, that's when he's gonna realize that the rap game is cooked right now, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, a dude like YoungBoy, bruh, like, he don't gotta sell albums because, like I said, he does so many views on YouTube that the money that he makes off of putting his songs on streaming and YouTube, he's gonna make money regardless off of the music. The man just made 75 million off of touring. So a guy like YoungBoy, his album sales don't really mean anything. But the only rappers that's really selling albums, bro, let's be honest, bro. Of course, Drake. Of course, Kendrick Lamar. Of course, J. Cole. Other than that, bro, nobody's selling albums like that. I guess Playboi Carti, Travis Scott, that's 5 people I just named. Everybody else, if they drop an album, it's gonna flop. Offset just put out an album for Halloween that flopped, didn't even chart. You know what I'm saying? If Meek Mill was to put out an album right now, it'll flop. If Rick Ross was to put out an album right now, it'll flop. Future is another one, so that's 6 people I just named. I guess you could say 21 Savage as well. So I just named 7 rappers that if they drop an album, they probably could at least do 100,000 first week. But a lot of these rappers, man, like the little TJs and dudes like that, you know what I'm saying, G Herbals, like they not selling albums like that, man. And NBA YoungBoy is like, I'm not gonna say he's running the rap game, but he's definitely the leader of the young generation, and there's older dudes that like NBA YoungBoy. You got some older dudes that are fans of rap that they rock with NBA YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying? So I think Blueface would have to go to an NBA YoungBoy concert in person to really understand the impact that he has, because he don't just have fans in America. YoungBoy got fans in different countries as well, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can't really go at Blueface too hard, because like I said, the man was in prison the last 2 years. Plus he lives in California. Maybe over there in California they don't listen to NBA YoungBoy like that, but we listen to YoungBoy down here in Florida. We listen to YoungBoy in Georgia and the South, and you know what I'm saying? So maybe over there in Cali they just don't rate NBA YoungBoy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be surprised, man, because what people got to understand is, bruh, is because California is such a big state, if a California rapper is mostly only known in California, they can make enough money to sustain a living, right? Look at a guy like Dom Kennedy, right? Dom Kennedy's independent. Most of his fans are on the West Coast or in Cali. Like, he makes enough money off of streaming and going on tour and shit to pretty much, make a living. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of rappers over there, bruh. Like another one, Larry June. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of his fans is over there from Cali. I live in Florida and I'm a fan of Larry June. But what I'm saying is, because California is such a big state and a big market, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to really depend on having fans all around the country. So, maybe over there in California, they just not listening to NBA YoungBoy like that, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. But with that being said, man, it's your boy Wavy, StayWavyTV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, share the video. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. I'm out.
Check it. New day, same vibe. We elevate and rise. Stay Wavy TV, where the culture comes alive. From the rooftop to your screen, we keep the vision clean. Drop so fresh, make the whole world lean. Hit that subscribe, catch a wave with the team.